Well, today is our For You Day of Giving, supporting the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis.
Yeah, the organization supports people with Down syndrome and their families for every stage of life, often starting before birth.
Our Kristen Cornett introduces you to 18-month-old Olive and her family.
It's a second family. I mean, truly, she's going to be connected with these people for her life.
Forever friendships from the very start. 18-month-old Olive's connection to the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis starts even before birth.
We actually did our ultrasound at 33 weeks pregnant and found out that Ollie was missing her nasal bone. So we did the NIPT testing, and through that, I was told there was a chance that she had Down syndrome. So in talking to some other people, they connected us with Christy, and I sent her a message while I was delivering Ollie.
I assured her that we were going to be here for her and that we would give her lots of great information and not to worry, get through the delivery.
Christy Klaus is a family support coordinator. She starts the connection with a new parent basket.
We want to make sure that they get information about Down syndrome, but also some lovely baby items just to welcome them.
Klaus has worked at the organization for 15 years, but her connection goes back just more than 2 decades.
I have a daughter with Down syndrome. She's 21 now. And early on in her life, one of the things that I found very, very helpful was to connect with other parents.
Those connections form through meetups, Facebook groups, and the many programs and events helping families thrive in every stage of life.
They truly are just like our lifeline. I can't imagine doing this without them. It's just been like a giant hug. Like it's like a family that you didn't really know that you had or that you didn't know that you needed.
Kristen Cornett, First Alert 4.
Well, if you would like to help out in this For You Day of Giving, supporting the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis, all you need to do, just hold your camera right up to that screen and then get that QR code. It's right there. And our Day of Giving, it will run all day. We appreciate all of your donations throughout the day. Well, today is our For You Day of Giving, helping the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis.
And one of their programs, Ready to Work, helps people with Down syndrome find a job and be independent. It starts with a pop-up marketplace that serves as job training and also exposing them to local businesses.
We use it as a way to help them also see potentially what our candidates are capable of.
Andrew Suleman has gone through that program and now works at Looking Meadow Cafe in Maplewood. Andrew's boss tells us he's an asset to her team.
He just starts jumping on tasks that a lot of times I have to ask other people, would they do it? And he's already learned oh, this needs done, does it right away.
I love this really good people and very nice. I make new friends.
If you'd like to support the Down Syndrome Association, all you have to do is grab your phone, hold it up to the screen to that QR code there. You can also go to firstalert4.com/4u to donate. Our Day of Giving runs all day long.
Now, all day long on this Friday, First Alert 4 is teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving.
Yeah, you can help them support those with Down syndrome and their families in both Missouri and Illinois. First Alert 4's Steve Harris is live in Brentwood this morning explaining how you can do that. Hey, Steve.
Oh, yeah, and they've been around a long time here now. I've got Aaron's with me. Yeah, it's early. It is early. We were just talking about the stuff you do. I knew that. But the stuff you do here is so great. And you've been here 11 years. The place has been around since the 70s. Tell me what you guys do.
Yeah, so our mission is to serve, support, and celebrate the lives of people with Down syndrome and their families throughout every stage of life. So we are the only organization in the region that is solely dedicated to serving people with Down syndrome before they're even born through the end of their life.
So what kind of programs do you also have?
Yeah, so it's quiet right now, but it's not going to be quiet for long. We have all kinds of programs throughout the week for teens and adults and little ones with Down syndrome, and then, of course, to support their families. Today, we're getting ready for our pancake breakfast. We're kicking off March. World Down Syndrome Day is on 3/21. in honor of the third copy of the 21st chromosome. So we're kicking off March with a pancake breakfast for our teen and adult program participants and their parents. So we're expecting about 85 people in this room.
So let me ask you how important donations are to what you do, because we were talking about that.
Oh, I mean, just absolutely critical. So I would say over 80% of our funding for our organization, for our programs, comes from individual donations. We do not get any state or federal grants, so most of it comes from individuals donating to our cause. Yeah, we're proud partners of the United Way and our friends at some of the local developmental disability resource boards, and everything else comes from individual donations.
Best part of your job?
The best part of my job? Well, my brother has Down syndrome. He's going to be 38 in March, so I've known a lot of these individuals my whole life. So to be able to support my brother directly, and then also all these people that I love so much, they're like my friends. So to be able to support them and create programs and really to create a vision for the future of people with Down syndrome is the best part of my job.
So you can make donations today to help them do what they do. How can people donate?
The best way to donate is going to our website, dsagsl.org, or you can just Google Down syndrome in St. Louis and we'll pop up at the top.
Very good. Aaron, back to you.
Donations all day long. What an awesome cause. All day long. First Alert 4, we are teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving.
The organization helps people with Down syndrome and their families in Missouri and Illinois. First Alert 4's Steve Harris is live explaining the great work that they do. Steve.
Oh, yeah. And when you see the tables all decorated like this and everybody in here working, you know something good is about to happen here at the DSA GSL. I've got Aaron with me. Aaron, tell me a little bit about what you guys have going on.
Yeah, so today we are having our pancake breakfast for our teens and adults that are participating in our programming. We are kicking off March 3/21. March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. It's in honor of the third copy of the 21st chromosome, which is what defines Down syndrome. So we are kicking off the month with this amazing pancake breakfast. We're going to have about 80 people with Down syndrome and their families in here today having an awesome time, getting some awards and just networking and mingling with each other. We're getting ready for World Down Syndrome Day. It's a national day. It's actually a global day where we celebrate the lives of people with Down syndrome. We celebrate Down syndrome every day at the DSA, but it's nice to have a day where we can kind of go the extra mile.
And for people that don't know exactly what you guys do, kind of tell us.
So as an organization, we celebrate the lives of people with Down syndrome from before birth through end of life. So along the way, we do family support, resources, referrals. We answer all kinds of questions, anything related to Down syndrome. We are the experts in that in the region. And then we have a lot of direct programs for children, teens, adults, aging population. And so we have all kinds of fun things happening in the office. And we serve about 2,200 people with Down syndrome in the greater St. Louis region, all of eastern Missouri and southern Illinois. And we have a lot of programs growing in Illinois and southeast Missouri.
And of course, it takes money to make all that happen. How important are donations like we're getting today for what you do?
Oh, yeah. Well, we couldn't do what we do without individual donations. I think over 80% of what we do is supported by individual donations by community members and businesses.
And they do great things, and you can help make that happen. Go to firstalert4.com/foryou and click to donate. I myself have brought my own syrup for today.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to get those pancakes going.
How can you not? I've already drank a bunch of it, so I'm ready for that, guys.
The pancakes. You don't have to drink it all, Steve. All right, great day for today.
Today is a very special day here at First Alert 4. It's our For You Day of Giving.
And today we are partnering with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis to help those with Down syndrome and their families.
Our own Steve Harris is live at the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis headquarters. Steve, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning to you. They do so much great stuff here. I've actually been learning a lot about a lot of their programs. Take a look behind me real quick here, Oscar, if you show. No, there she is. Yeah, she's a grip this morning, but she's also the marketing director, and so that's a really good thing. I'm going to show you some of those programs and talk about what they do, including, smell these, the pancake breakfast. But you got to donate today. You got to donate. You go to firstalert4.com/for you and click that donate button to keep stuff like this and some of the other cool things you're about to see possible.
And we're excited that we'll get to check in with you several times throughout the great day. Steve, thank you.
All day long, First Alert 4 is teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving.
And you can help them support those with Down syndrome and their families here in Missouri and also in Illinois.
That's right, and we hope you do. First Alert 4's Steve Harris has been in Brentwood at their headquarters all morning long. Steve, what do you got now?
Oh, I'll tell you what. It's the best day to do this because of, well, the pancake breakfast. Got the flapjacks over here, a little sausage in there. I guess that's turkey sausage and regular sausage. But in here is where everyone's gathering. So it's stories that make this so good. I want to tell you, Andy's right here. Andy, what do you do?
I'm the programs manager here at the Down Syndrome Association, so I manage and run all of the adult programs, and then I also help coordinate programs for all ages.
Something like, well, these musical instruments that we see.
Absolutely. Rock 21 is one of my favorite programs, and it's a social program based all around music, and individuals with Down syndrome get to perform in a rock band.
So tell me a little bit about Chris. We're seeing Chris, your buddy here. What's that all about?
So Chris and his mom and my mom have been best friends since I was born, and I met Chris when I was 7 years old for the first time. He was just a brand new little baby. And my mom tells the story when Chris was born. I said to her, "Mom, I love Chris and I want to work with kids like Chris." So from the time I was 7 years old, I knew that I wanted to be around and part of the community of Down syndrome. And Chris is kind of my inspiration for all that I do and all that matters to me about Down syndrome. He's my best pal.
I can tell how passionate you are, but let me ask you this. Donations for the stuff that you do here, how important is that?
So most of our programs that we offer here are free or low cost for families, and so donations matter. If we don't have donations, we can't run the programs that we do. All of our programs are offered in scholarships, so if someone can't afford, they can for sure get one. And then a lot of things are just free, so families can come, and if we don't have those donations, people can't come.
And you've seen firsthand kind of what this does for everyone. What does that do for you?
It is an amazing community to be a part of. The families enrich the lives of each other. They provide community to one another. It also brings me tremendous joy every single day.
Very, very good. Chris, thank you. Thank you. Oh, good to see you, my man. So here's the thing. You can help. You can help out. And here's what you do. First Alert 4/4U, firstalert4.com/4U. Click the donate button. Help them with the programs. I'm going to show you some here in a little bit, some of the programs that they do coming up here in just a little bit after I have some flapjacks, guys.
Well, priorities.
And some turkey sausage.
And what a fantastic story.
Yeah, for sure.
That was very inspiring.
And they attach to these families from before the child is born all the way throughout the course of their entire life.
do.
I mean, it is an all-encompassing program.
Yeah, you talk about community, living it out right
That's
there.
it.
Thanks, Steve.
That's it.
Before that, though, it's a special day here at First Alert 4, our For You Day of Giving. All morning long, we've been telling you about the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis, and after the break, we're going to hear from one of the families who participates in their program, so stay with us. All right, this is important because all day long, First Alert 4 is teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving.
And you can help them support those with Down syndrome and their families in Missouri and in Illinois.
First Alert 4's Steve Harris has been live from Brentwood this morning, and now he's standing by with a family who utilizes the programs at the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis. This is going to be fascinating, Steve.
Oh, I am, man. And I learned one thing this morning. You eat a pancake breakfast, don't touch your hair, but, you know, sharp as a tack. But the thing is, it actually works for this segment. I'll tell you why. Because we're talking rock here. We've got Eric, Andy, Linda, and Dave. Andy, of course, in charge of these programs like this. Tell me a little bit about this program.
So this program is our Rock 21 program. It's a social program for teens and adults. We put them together in rock bands. They practice for 8 weeks, and then we have a live concert out in the community. So this year it's on April 13th at Millwood's Bar and Grill.
Very, very good. And, of course, the donations here help make this happen.
That's right. All of our instruments have been donated by members of our community or other music organizations in St. Louis that have donated all of our instruments, and they are well loved and well used. And it's an amazing program that they can build social skills and communication and critical thinking, and all done through music.
And you're going to hear a little bit of that in a minute. But I've got Linda. Eric is your son. Let me ask you a little bit about what this has meant for you and your family.
It has meant so, it's just amazing. Eric, when he first started coming to programs, was very shy and very quiet. And now he greets every single person that comes in. He's grown so much, he's learned so much, but the social skills, the joy, and the happiness are what touch our heart.
Dave, what do you think?
I echo everything that Linda said, and it's just been a fabulous program. This is, such a safe space, both physically and emotionally, where he can come and hang out with his friends, jam, play music, just what, any young adult would be doing. So it's been fabulous.
Of course, we got to hear from Eric here. Eric, what do you like about this program?
Oh, I loved it. And I love our staff, too. Fisher Fridays and Rock Band.
So I understand you've seen Eric Clapton live.
Well, I sang at concert.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See, Eric Clapton is kind of what they call him, one of his heroes. I play a mean keyboard, so here's what we're going to do. FirstAlert4.com/4U and click donate to help him do stuff like this. In the meantime, I'm going to let Andy hold it. I'm going to get behind the keyboards here, a little bit of flock of seagulls, and we'll play you out. Me and Eric will play you out. Yeah?
I think once you swap out the keyboard guy, it's going to be really good.
Yeah, they're on their way.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And Kent, maybe a new guitarist for your band.
There you go.
But you know what? When you're a parent with a child with Down syndrome, I mean, there's a lot of anxiety about when I'm at work, what am I going to do? There's places like this that just are godsend. Really, seriously.
No doubt about it.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Good stuff.
Steve Harris here at Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis. All day, we're helping them raise money to do the programs they do to help families. And one of those families here, Janet Strati and Nicholas. Janet, tell me a little bit about Nicholas and why you're involved here.
So Nicholas has a dual diagnosis of Down syndrome and autism, and he absolutely loves the programs here at the Down Syndrome Association. They have Fusion Friday, which is what we're participating in today. They also have Rock Band 21, which is an amazing program. Our kids get to live their best life and play instruments and perform in a rock band with all their favorite music.
And as a mom, you've actually seen how this has helped Nicholas and what this has done for him. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, most definitely. His communication skills have improved dramatically. He has great friends from here. He participates actively. So it's a program that helps emotionally, physically, communication-wise. It's the full program of everything that we want, and it helps them live their best lives, having friends and lots of things to happen.
Very, very good. You can donate. It's FirstAlert4.com/4U. Click to donate to help them out.
First Alert 4 is working with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our 4U Day of Giving. You can join in and support this organization that impacts families in both Missouri and Illinois. Our Steve Harris is live and explains how you can help. Good to see you, Steve.
Oh, you too, David. I've been here all morning since 6. I've met some great people, heard some great stories. And what better place than in front of it's a photo booth, right? Makes you think you're back at prom, yes?
Right, does feel a little bit like that.
So I got Christy with me. Let me ask you what got you involved in the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis.
So back in 2002, Olivia was born to our family, the youngest of our 3, and that is, we got connected to the organization within days of her birth. We received a folder of information from the Down Syndrome Association, and that's what started our journey.
So working here, what's the best part of that for you?
Oh my gosh, it's almost hard to pick what the best parts are. There's the joy of everybody with Down syndrome. Part of my job is I get to speak to the expectant new parents, and I just get to give them that message of joy that, you know what, this is going to be okay. It can feel a little overwhelming in the beginning, but...
Oh, see that? See what I mean when I'm talking about great stories? Olivia, Liv, your friends call you Liv, yes?
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about this place? What is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite things are Fusion Friday and Rock Band.
Rock Band, because you got your shirt on. You like to sing. What do you do in the rock band?
hero.
Oh, very, very cool. No, I get that. I was playing a little bit earlier than that. How important are donations to what you guys do?
Donations are crucial to everything that we do. We're able to provide so many programs through the lifespan, and the donations just help us to expand programs and to make, really the important part is to make our programs low cost or free to our families, which is very important to us.
Very, very cool. And you can get involved in that today. That is firstalert4.com/4u. Click on the donate, or there's a QR code on the screen. Take your little phone, point it at the QR code. You can't see my phone doing it, but it's doing it. And then you can donate that way. We're going to take some selfies here in front of this photo op. But there you go. You got all day to donate, guys.
Such a great cause and great to have Liv with us, Steve. Thanks so much.
It is the For You Day of Giving, benefiting the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis. You know, you can donate now. The information is all here at the bottom of your screen, but I want to make sure I get it right. It's firstalert4.com. That's the number 4/4u. I want to bring in Erin Solman. She's the executive director. Talk to me a little bit about why it's important to support this program.
So the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis is the only organization in the region, in eastern Missouri and southern Illinois, that is solely dedicated to serving people with Down syndrome and their families from before the person with Down syndrome is even born through the end of their life. We do that family support, direct programming, awareness, and advocacy, and we are it in this part of the state and in southern Illinois. So
by donating, we're able to help keep these programs free and low cost.
Absolutely. All of our family support and teen programs, our teen and adult programming, are free or very low cost. It's really important for them to be accessible to everyone.
Excellent. All right. Again, the information at the bottom of the screen, but one more time, please donate. The address is firstalert4, that's the number 4.com/.
Today is our For You Day of Giving, and we are partnering with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis to help support those with Down syndrome and their families across the bi-states.
The organization even helps them rock and roll. That's right. Our Kristen Cornett joins us live from the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis headquarters. Kristen, we've been out there all day and we've heard about a lot of great programs.
They do have a lot of programs. I want to introduce you to one family of many, many who are served by the programs here. I want to introduce you to Auntie Gwen. This is Willie. This is Joe. I got to tell you something about Willie real quick. This guy does not meet a stranger. Says hi to everybody, makes everybody feel welcome. I want to start with Auntie Gwen real quick first. Talk to me a little bit about, I know he does so many of the programs, he's involved with them, how you've seen that affect his life.
It's been a very positive effect for Willie. He really has come out in his personality, which Willie has a big personality, but
he has jokes.
But even more so now. And I've really seen the impact in how he helps all of the participants here, and that he really gets joy out of it. And also in the programs that he's involved in, like the Life Learning program, it helps in the daily activities at home as well. So I've seen that. And we're just so proud of what he's doing here.
Well, let's talk about some of the things you're doing, Willie. What is your favorite thing to do here?
I'm going to do the rock band.
The rock band. What's your favorite music to play in the rock band?
My favorite music like Usher and Bruno Mars.
Usher and Bruno Mars. Okay, what instruments do you play?
I play guitar, drums, and saxophones.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay, Thank you guys so much for taking the time to join me. So good to meet you, Willie. You're a rock star. That is awesome. Laura, I know you've got more information. You're going to be able to share how people can donate to keep these programs free and low cost for area families, and maybe even to add on some more rock bands. I hear there's a lot more people that want to get involved. They could use some more instruments. We'll send it back to you.
Kristen, thank you. So this is how you, St. Louis, can help us make a difference on this very important For You Day of Giving. Get your phone out, put it right up to the screen. You can scan that QR code right now. We're going to keep it up for a few few more seconds. It'll take you directly to the link where you can donate. You can also go online to our website, firstalert4.com/4u. Your donation will benefit the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis and help those with Down syndrome and their families in Missouri and Illinois. And the drums, guitar, saxophone, that's amazing.
Sounded
Great taste in music.
Yes, he
I
does.
love Usher.
Yeah.
And Bruno Mars, too.
Bruno Mars.
All day long, First Alert 4 is teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving. You can help them support those with Down syndrome and their families in Missouri and Illinois. First Alert 4's Kristen Cornett is live to explain. Hi, Kristen.
Good afternoon. I want to introduce you to one of the more than 2,000 families that benefit from this wonderful association. This is Henry. This is Brad, his dad. Brad, let's start with you. Talk to me a little bit about some of the benefits that you've seen from the programs that you guys are involved with.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. The program is really, they're with us from birth all the way up through. Henry's now 8 years old, but all along the way they've been with us. We've done everything from like the Small Steps programs, New Parents Breakfast, Mom's Breakfast, the Dad's Organization.
Tell me about the Dad's Organization.
So it's an organization that we have of, it's dads that get together. We do events and things for our kids. We sponsor a golf tournament and donate money back to the Down Syndrome Association.
I want to say hi to Henry for a minute. All right, Henry, can you tell me how old you are?
6.
6? I thought you were 8. 8. Now, what grade are you in?
2nd.
2nd grade. Now, I hear you like sports a lot. Can you tell me your favorite sports?
Soccer
Soccer and something else?
and baseball and
Lots of sports.
What?
You like all, what was the other one?
And pitch.
And pitch.
And pitch. Okay. Well, it was lovely to meet you. You did an excellent job. We've got the information there at the bottom of your screen if you want to donate to keep programs like these that we've talked about free and low cost for families, not only in St. Louis, but also throughout Missouri and Illinois. The website to go to for that donation is firstalert4.com/4u. Of course, the 4s are the number 4. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Organization. We did make it really easy for you to help out, by the way. Just use your smartphone and this QR code. It's that simple. And we're going to have this code for you again at the end of the segment, so be ready with your smartphone. First Alert 4 is working with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving. You can join in and support this organization that impacts families in both Missouri and Illinois. Our Maurice Drummond shows us now just one of the many ways they help our community.
Music is his favorite thing.
Using music and play
Hey, hello, hello, Malachi. Hey, hey, hello.
to make big strides and fine-tune motor skills.
We have stepping stones that the kids can kind of walk on and walk across, 1 foot down, 1 foot up.
Those motions are part of the Small Steps therapy program at the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis.
It's just so much fun to see just, the kids interacting with each other in a way that's also meeting those kind of sensory needs and connections.
Every month, kids ages 3 to 8 gather, including 6-year-old Malachi. His mom explains it's about more than reaching developmental goals.
It's nice for him to have those interactions with other kids that are like him.
Making connections and building a community for kids and their parents.
We talk through different issues that we're having, and not only with our age, but then getting to interact with people who have older kids, so then they've kind of been through it and can, help us with what they've learned.
Another high five? Very good.
Creating a community to last a lifetime. Maurice Drummond, First Alert 4.
So fun to see all those kids having fun. You can help right now. Just take a look at your screen. We have a QR code here. If you hold up your phone's camera up to that code, it'll link you to the giving page. There you can see more stories and learn more about this wonderful organization. And we've been treated to hearing some wonderful stories of kids today with Steve and Kristen out there doing a great job.
Yeah, they have had quite the fun out there today as well.
A really nice way to enjoy this Friday. And that's going to do it for First Alert 4 at 4 today.
First Alert 4 at 5 starts right
all day long. First Alert 4 is teaming up with the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis as part of our For You Day of Giving. And you can help them support those with Down syndrome and their families families in Missouri and Illinois.
First Alert 4's Kristen Cornett is live from the group's Brentwood headquarters. Hey, Krista.
Hey, I wanted to introduce you to Ryan and Renata. Now, this is Renata. She's the mom. Ryan's got a lot of energy. We're not sure if Ryan's going to come join us or not. He might pop in.
We're definitely not sure. He's over there being a rock star.
So here's the thing. You told me a little bit about your story, about how you got a late diagnosis with him. It was like 11 months old before you found out. How did you react to that?
Oh, I was really, really distraught. I have 4 kids all together, but here I am with 3 kids, and I didn't know what to do or where to turn. So I instantly got on Google, and I started Googling, and I came across the Down Syndrome Association.
So you reached out. Very quickly, they reached back out, and what did they show up at your house with?
They did. So Christy, she showed up at the house with a welcome basket. She welcomed me. She told us congratulations, and I told her everything that was running through my mind, like Ryan is getting ready to be 10. I was thinking about when he was 20, and she told me, find a hobby.
Yeah.
Find a hobby. We'll be with you from birth until adulthood.
So the point is, you didn't have to worry about it because they were going to take care of you.
I didn't have to worry about it at all.
Oh, wait, here's Ryan. Ryan, do you want to come say hi? Well, he's the one over there on the side. Yeah, he's a lot of energy. All right.
He does have a lot of energy.
He does. Well, for the information that you need to know to donate to help more families like Renata's, not only here in St. Louis, but all across Missouri and Illinois, you can go to the website firstalert4.com/4u. And of course, that's with the number 4. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
And just for her family to hear those words, we'll be with you through this. Can't imagine what that
Had
felt
to be
like.
life-changing,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, Kristen, thank you.
Ryan can get rid of some of that energy this weekend outdoors because we have a nice weekend. Sunshine is coming our way eventually. We've got